Hello, hello. Hi, you should be able to hear me. Hopefully the game's at a good volume. Yeah, looks like we should be good. Hi, hello. Welcome on in. Foo, hold on. I see you've redeemed roll call 99 times. When did you enter the 99 club? Is Regardless, hold up. You've earned your VIP status. How does one VIP? Uh VIP Foo fighting. There you go, congratulations. This one must have been my 99th. Gotcha, well, congratulations. Fucking hell yeah, we love that. Anyways, I'm gonna have some water real quick, and then we're gonna get started. I'm gonna tell you what the fuck this game is, because I have a feeling nobody here, except for me, probably knows what this is. But it's genuinely one of my favorite games of all time. I'm so excited about this. So, have a little bit of water first, and then we'll get started. Which actually, the reason why I need some water is because I woke up very early this morning, and I felt miserable. I am almost certainly getting sick right now, and my throat is not going to survive the stream, I don't think, because I'm going to have to voice act. Speaking of which, what is this game? Welcome to a little game called WILDERMYTH, which is basically a single-player D&D campaign. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna create a few characters, and then there's these little, like, you know, a big pool of events that will happen to them, and we'll get to, like, voice act them or whatever. We'll get to customize how they look and their personalities and such. The game will just fucking random shit will happen to them, and things will develop. I want a lot of it to end up being surprises for y'all. I've played this game, honestly, not as much as I thought. Probably only like 30 or 40 hours, which is genuinely not as long as I would have thought that I have. But, you know what? That just means there's more to this game that I haven't seen yet. Sly, welcome on in. We've got a hydrate, so cheers again, everyone. And we're gonna go ahead and jump right into this. You'll see how it works as we go through. Oh, of course, before I forget. Behold, the world's 9th greatest detective and independent investigator. It is I, Osian Whitlock, at your service, and we are going to jump right into this. We're going to go through the sort of tutorial story, which is known as the Age of Ulstrix, a 3-chapter story that is geared toward new players. Face off against the implacable Gorgon leader Ulstrix. What is walking lunch? I'm gonna go with Adventurer on the standard difficulty because I'm bad at games. Sometimes find shit at work to be funny as fuck. Also, hello everyone. Yes, welcome on in. I mean, what do you mean you find shit at work funny? Have you mentioned your job before? If you have, I do not remember it. What is carved in stone? All progress is autosaved and game over is final? Yeah, dude, obviously. Alright, so it's just like loading our custom characters or whatever, and then we're gonna customize them to hell and back. It's gonna be great. I'm a cashier at a store. Ah, gotcha. Oh, that means you have to deal directly with customers. Yikes. Alright. So here are our... Why are they all loners? What the fuck? Why did we get a bunch of loners as our characters? So, there's 3 classes in the game. There's Warrior. This is, you know, fucking big person hits shit. Hunter, this is going to be somebody who is like kind of a rogue or a ranger, that kind of character. And then a mystic, that's just your magic user. We're gonna go through. We're gonna randomize like a lot. Leith Flicker. Actually, I really like that name. Okay. Hold on. So, we're gonna go with... Was it Lethy or Leith? I like Flicker. We're gonna keep Flicker, but we're gonna change the first name. Wait, no. Warda West is also really good. This is gonna be Warda West. Okay. She's gonna be our... Like, she is the warrior. We'll make her wide and tall. Alright. And then... Let's see, hair. What's a hair we fuck with? Okay, well, yeah, we'll keep, you know, female, feminine. I didn't even know they had voices. Attracted to anyone. Everybody's gonna be attracted to anyone, because that's how we roll around here. Which one of these feels like Warda? Feel like... Oh, that's the one she already has. That one's very, like, gentle. I like that one. We're gonna go with that. Hairstyle? I kinda fuck with, like, the ponytail in the hair. Wait, that's kinda cool. We'll keep all this. Oh, but they're colors. We can customize the colors later. You know what? Yeah, we'll wait until they have armor to customize that. But then we also get to figure out kind of some random things about Warda here. Like, who is she, and what is her personality like? How do I do that again? Oh, it's here. So, they're all maxed out loners in their personality? That's insane to me. What? I feel like one of you can be a loner, right? We gotta have some diversity. Okay, Warda, she is gonna be... I feel like she's a real funny gal. I think she's gonna be clown. She's gonna be... I feel like loyal is a good trait. And... she'll be... I don't know. What's gonna be our third one? I don't remember gritty being an option. You know, let's make her flirty. A loyal, like, clown flirt. We're not gonna worry about whatever this is. Okay, so now with that, I think romantic should be pretty high up there. Goofball. See, like, there we go. The romantic goofball, we fuck with that. Let's see. Healer, what does that mean? Just she likes helping people. Yeah, I think she likes helping people. I don't think she's a loner, actually. Sorry, I know that these are your people, but no. Like, yesterday I had a customer ask if they could, sorry, I really need a second monitor. Buy a display model after I told them the display models do not work because they've been gutted out? Oh, so they're just like, you're having to repeat yourself? That just sounds infuriating. That doesn't sound funny. If I told them, like, no, that doesn't work, and then they keep asking about it, Alright. We're not gonna make her bookish or a poet at all. We'll do a little snarky, a little hot-headed, but I think more of a healer than she is that. She's not much of a leader. You know what? We'll go with the... Nah, she's not a coward at all. That's actually gonna be her lowest trait. Alright, so this is gonna be our first character. I'm gonna try to make this go fast because whenever I play, I spend like an hour on each character, like delving into who they are, right? I want to know exactly what's going on. We're gonna completely reroll you. Or look at this guy. Orchard Redswell. You know what? We'll go with it. Compassionate poet? Nah, that ain't gonna be you at all. You know what? You'll be tall and lanky. Holy fucking chin. You know what? We fuck with that. That face is like too cool and too stoic for Orchard here. You're gonna go with... The face is like so... I love how silly they look. Okay. Let's see. You know what? We'll go with the 5 o'clock shadow for you. Let's go with like some long hair. Or like a... Oh, no, that's the look. Oh, look at this guy. For sure. That's Orchard Red Swell. And... I mean, well, part of the fun of this game is we have no idea how these characters' stories are going to end up playing out. For all we know, this guy could end up being an absolute fucking legend. Or maybe he just dies, like, you know, 2 hours into gameplay. We'll see. You are gonna be... You're a slacker. You... are... lucky? What does physical mean? Like, when it says physical, what is that? Oh, he just likes feeling. You know what? Sure. And then... You're gonna be a coward. You're gonna be greedy. You're gonna be snarky. Those are gonna be your main traits. Poet, fucking... You might as well be illiterate. He'll be hot-headed. He'll be more romantic than he's a leader. Same with Goofball. Yeah, he's not a leader at all. Healer? Absolutely not. The greedy snark? No. I wanna make coward and greedy his top 2 traits. The greedy coward. There we go. Love that. All right. And we're gonna go one more. We're gonna start with you. Nah, I'm not pronouncing that name every time. I still like Flicker. Wait, Lobe Glum. Actually, I want to take Glum, and you'll be Glum Flicker. Okay, we're gonna make you... You're gonna be edgy. You're gonna be the edgy one. So let's get like... Want like one of your eyes to be covered or something, if we can do that. That's pretty good, actually. Oh, you need a stronger jawline, though. Holy shit. You know, I fuck with that. And then we'll go a little bit less dark. And we'll fuck with the color. Ah, no, we're gonna preemptively dress you in black. Your secondary color, we'll make it red. No, a little too edgy. We'll make it like orange. Oh, oh, Doobie, thank you for the resubscribe. Thank you. So the customer got the definition of a display model after I explained it the second time. Now if it were 3 more times, they'd be annoyed. Oh, fair enough. Oh, shit. We're not gonna worry about that. Happy to be here 1.5 years. Also, congrats on the move, dude. How you doing? I am tired and also now sick, I think, which kind of sucks. You're gonna be a poet. You're gonna be a leader. Wait, no, but you gotta be loner because you're the edgy one. The aloof poet. We like that, but you're also gonna have to be, like, the leader. You'll be bookish. You're not funny at all. You are not a goofball. Nor hot-headed. He's very, like, calculated. You know, Glum Flicker is... He's a real serious guy. Wait, what is follow age? That's a thing? You can do that? Crazy. Eggs, welcome on in. Welcome, welcome. Glum flicker my Hoshi. Don't get too attached. I'm not good at this game. You're gonna be... Did I make the other guy curious? No, you're gonna be curious. I like that. Actually, I kind of fuck with all of these already. Curious, integrity, and nostalgic. We're gonna go with that. And that is probably the fastest I've ever gone through character customization in this. Alright, so now... Bop. Damn, that didn't take any time at all. I have to actually get ready to, like, read a lot now. Okay. I have to, like, get my DM voice on. This book. There's room in it for another story. It's cold. I'm stuck here. Oh, this is hymns. These are Glum's thoughts. How does Glum sound? How does that saying go? The unwritten word causes the most harm. Good, then let this be the beginning. I can read. Here in our yondering country, something in the woods is very strange. Bothered only by aching legs, a young woman named Warda takes the seasonal road to the town of Flankkiln. That's where we're all from, apparently. Flankkiln. Oh, how does Warda sound? Okay, I don't know if I can do a higher pitched voice right now. I feel like she doesn't have a higher pitched voice anyway. She's... How long would they believe me if I pretended I lost my voice? Oh, there we go. Wait, hold on. We're fine. We're okay. I don't have to worry about it. I'll just, you know what? I'll voice her like she's going to always pretend like she lost her voice. Like, I bet I could get him going. Maybe not Glum. Breeze is light that day. Birds are timid. In fact, the whole world is taking a breath, ready to leap in the sea. Okay, how do I sound like I don't have like a voice? Like, I'm there already, huh? Here's the hard part. Getting Orchard out of bed. Probably. He never got the courage to clean out that spider haven in his rafters. Wonder if he'll make me do... That's smoke? Fluttering flames roost among the far-off rooftops. Warda hurries toward town, thinking of Orchard, a young man whom she's known since girlhood. Okay, now I have to think, what's their relationship like? I don't want to do romance. I want the romances that form between our characters to be completely natural, something that's not influenced by us at all. I think that they should get along really, really nice. Oh, you like the rival idea? Okay, you know what? I'll do it. Watch me worry he's fine. Or maybe not so fine. Ick. Okay, she's shouting, but doesn't have a voice. Hey, Orchard! You here? Okay. Moving. Hero has an action left is green. Hero has no more actions, which would mean... So they could... move in the green, and they could still have one action, or if they move in the yellow, they don't have any actions. A hero can do a single move, which takes one action, or a double move, which takes both. All heroes get to take their turns in any order, and then all enemies take their turns. So, move on over here. We gotta go check up on our good old pal Orchard. Oh, kind of Fire Emblem Kanto? Yes, so... the way I described this on Twitter is that it's very much Fire Emblem meets, like, single-player D&D. Oh, I have to put out the fires, apparently. Hold up. I'm guessing I just need to stand next to it? Yeah. No, it's just a fucking phenomenal game. I love this combination. Alright, let's see how he's doing. Huh? The fire didn't reach his house? Figures. Orchard! You know you can't really hide from a fire. Oh. Okay. How does Orchard sound? Nah, idiot. That's how he sounds now, I decided. Why's no one? Orchard shoves it open. Yeah, you. What's... Please stop drawing attention to us. Get in. Your bow. Yeah, these... What were they? They were things. The nice one, Orchard. They were monsters, they... There. Hear it? I have one trapped in the garden. See, and I love how you can already see, like, the personalities I gave them, like, pop up a little bit, right? Like, oh, I love it. It makes every playthrough different. It's great. I'm eating this on my wish list ASAP, thank you. Well, I'll tell you now, I said it's single player, but technically it is multiplayer, just saying. That's actually what this is. This is me trying to, as people stop by, I'm going to convince them to play the game with me. And then we can all each control one character, and there you go. It'll be perfect. Staying in here isn't really an option. Right, so here, I've got some tools around. Look, I know we're not best friends, but we still find a reason to see each other. Can you help me fight it off? Maybe? She's gonna go with the frying pan, because I think it's funny. You know what you're doing? Sure, just don't open the door until you're ready. Okay, so let's... Oh, shit. No, I wanted you to be the one to open the door. There it is. Okay. Stand adjacent to an ally to wall with them. Walling reduces incoming damage by 1 and does not stack. So we're on a wall. We're gonna wait and wait for this thing to come to us. Could Warda get to it this turn? No. So we're actually gonna wait again. Oh shit. Okay. So now we're gonna attack with this. And then finish. Bop. Damn, it's been a... Oh my... Yeah, we've been around for a while. Fucking crazy. Also, yippee! They level up now. They get to officially be their classes. So, Warda, as she, you know, as our characters level up, it's kind of like a roguelike in the sense that you get to choose their abilities from, like, randomly, or, like, there's a big pool of them, right? And you get random ones to choose from. So we've got Zealous Leap. Every other turn as a swift action, so basically something that they can do without spending one of their 2 main actions, Warda makes a daring leap up to 3 spaces away. Okay, that's not bad. Stalwart, as a swift action, Warda can enable or disable Stalwart, which grants 3 armor and warding, but reduces her speed by 1/2. So basically she can move less, but she's really tanky. And lastly, Vigilance. Warda's heightened senses allow her to perform up to 2 reaction strikes per turn. I think, you know, she was very, like, whenever I... Oh, she gets Guardian, right? Warda ends her turn and waits for an enemy to come within range, hitting up to 1 enemy with a melee attack. I actually think Vigilance. I think that she's, you know, she's loyal, she's trying to protect her friends. That's in character. Alright, Orchard, you're like a coward. You're all about hiding, you know, he's very much a rogue. So he could poison people with Quelling Moss. Orchard has coated his weapons in Quelling Moss. His melee and range attacks apply poison 1. As an action, he can toss a flask of Burning Moss that applies poison 1 to all units in an area. He can get Thornfang. Once per turn, Orchard is refunded an action point after a melee kill, but I have a feeling he's going to be more of a ranger. Or, finally, Flash Cone. Once per combat, Orchard throws a flash cone that blinds enemies and deals 0 magic damage. Damage is equal to potency plus spell damage. So that would increase over time. So that could blind enemies, and if thrown at an ally, they will be hidden. I like the fact that it blinds. That feels the most like him, so we're going to go with that. And this is about being tanky, so we'll give it to Warda. Oh, check that out. That's looking cool already. We got it, right? It's dead? Can you check? The creature's death is quiet. It seems to slip from life in a few stunned, hazy blinks. They'll spend a piece of the day getting the flames under control. The damage isn't as bad as it could have been. Townsfolk emerge from hiding to fight fires and clear debris. Some full of curiosity, others visibly haunted by what they've seen. Glum? Glum must already be waiting for us. It's not easy to say, but we should both go. He's at that ruined tower by now. Anyway, what about my house? No one's going to steal your stuff. Glum will be waiting for us. What happened today could be happening everywhere, couldn't it? Something about that tower is just stuck in my mind. It's like when you get apple skin in your teeth. Is it really? Yeah. I have a feeling I'm actually going to strain my voice more by pretending like she doesn't have a voice. Anyway, I just think we said we'd meet him. We should. The tower in the hills. You've been there? Yeah, once. Actually, looking at the tracks, they come and they go that direction. Warda and Orchard follow the pounded path of monstrous feet, hoping for the best and dreading every other possibility. Romance! Oh-ho! But no, I think they'll be pals. Let him be alive and unhurt. A wordless while passes between them, but the quiet only heightens their worry. You've known Glum longer than I have. He's pretty capable, I feel like. Oh. Yeah, Glum's a little difficult to fathom at times, but he doesn't often disappoint me, you know? Weird things do tend to happen around him, but I'd say he's probably up there now. Figuring things out. Alright, now... Okay, we've got to scout out the new little area we've got. The previous night, the tower where Glum had arranged to meet Warda and Orchard is a place he often used to escape to as a boy. He knows its rooms and floors so well. He could survive being chased through them. And now I wait, I suppose. Dust gets deep as rain puddles in here. Live is alive until that beast breaks through. We stand separated in space and in perspective as the crow and the wolf he looks down to. You know, I'm already going to regret making him a poet as his primary trait. But one of us must kill the other. What can a bird do but caw at you with his wings bound? It's a picturesque old tower, perfect for a plot twist. Maybe the boast of some long-dead despot whose name has sunk in the river. But as the old will tell you, precious things go overlooked in a ruin. What lodges amid the bones of failure is often the dream that drove it. Oh, we are getting... I love him. He's such a nerd. Oh, absolutely. No, I already feel myself very much liking Glum. That book. Why have I never... Easy there. Guess you're wondering why I'm talking to myself, huh, Beast? I'm also wondering... Glum bends to pull it loose. Wait, hold on. Alright. The book's heavier than its slender spine suggests. Look at all this. It's full of strange stories, the folklore of folk long forgotten. The candlelight leaping strikes no significant bell. It's the weird story of a child watching candlelight against the ceiling and wishing himself through it to a far realm without grown-ups. The coin-claw bear and the Binstrom fox. is mostly a conversation between a miserly bear and a traveling fox. In the final sentence, the fox stamps the bear's soul into a coin and sends him around the world on the current of exchange. The Flank-kiln Girl tells of a blight-skinned woman who drew things so feelingly that they began to come true, and she drew circles and circles in a book and eventually fell through. Glum reaches the last word of the final tall tale. A few blank pages are left. This book. Something in him feels like it's coming loose, but he can't exactly tell what. There's room in it for another story. It's cold. I'm stuck here. Good, then let this be the beginning. Here, in my yondering country, Glum writes, words are ready. Omens have formed in the fabric of everything, and he's beginning to recognize them now. Some are just misgivings. They've crept through this body like the sourceless aches ones within. One wakes within, I can read. Others are more substantial. Now they seem lightning plain, a promise of thunder. For in the wild black woods where birds once belled, a hateful silence churns. Pain lights Glum's head. Subsides. I made it to morning. He lowers his bleary eyes. His story lies before him in luminous script. Empty pages have sprouted behind it. Why do I feel powerful? We're gonna go... We already picked the funny option earlier with the frying pan. We're gonna go with the staff. He slides a branch from the rubble. It's sturdy, as a palm-loving twist. Well, beasts, it's time. I'm getting out of here. Alright, and now we get to see how magic works. The way it works is that you have this thing where you interfuse. Mingle the mystic's life energy with a blaze or piece of scenery. Interfuse targets grant vision and can be used for further purposes. So essentially, the way you cast spells is by interfusing with objects, and then you attack or use effects through that object. Based off of what kind of object it is like you get different effects. So in this case, I'm gonna interact with this, this brazier, however you want to pronounce that, and that gave me Steal Fire as an ability. So now the fire from this brazier can leap out at the enemy, and it fucking dodged. Nice. Okay, I have to interact with something else now. We'll interact with this cabinet because it said I get Scalding Rain. Boiling liquid burns away armor and gnaws at the enemy's flesh. Bop. And there we go. That's interesting, right? I think it's so cool. Mystic is actually my favorite class in the game. I think it's so awesome. Alright. Vigor Flow. For each interfused object, Glum's melee and ranged attacks gain +2 damage. Interfused objects take 1 damage whenever a melee ranged attack is used. This is a good way to do a fucking incredible amount of damage really fast, but I also feel like I want to make Glum more of like... He's not that kind of mystic. He's gonna be more of a... Like, I want him to be more on the magical side. More of a utility, if that makes sense. Arches. Glum bonds with the earth and summons from Seedling and Silt a wondrous tree that pins surrounding enemies. That sounds cool. Upon interfusing with the tree, integrate... No, we're gonna do this one. Can he, like, summon something? Wait, no. There you go, Glum. Oh, you get a little talisman. Nice. More monsters roam the ruined halls and rattle the rotting furniture. Usually, I don't have to... I don't usually have to read this much. It's gonna be a little bit less in the future. Monk is pretty funny too, not gonna lie. All the magic and somebody just wants to throw hands. No, I think that's awesome. No, I'm gonna definitely... Like, I want to differentiate how each character plays, because I think it's more interesting. Like, at some point, we'll probably get a mystic who's just all about, like, oh, I'm just gonna fucking beat the shit out of people, but magically. Or maybe we'll get a warrior who, instead of being defensive, is like a pure glass cannon. Warda's gonna be more of a mix, I think. Mainly because I need, like, a good fighter. I think Warrior is definitely the best starting class. The other ones can get really good based off of how you build them, but Warriors are just always going to be at least pretty okay. So, in a moment, once we get our 4th character, because, fun fact, these 3 characters, not the only 3 we're going to have. We're going to end up having, like, 20, assuming that nobody dies. We'll probably end up with, like, I don't know, 5. Because I'm bad at the game. More monsters roam the ruined halls and rattle the rotting furniture. But Glum moves quietly, sensing his way in the dark. Daylight lands on his wrist. Cool wind soothes his tired eyes. I'm still allowed to live. He closes the tower door, gentle to make no noise. That was the mystic's art that I did, right, Tower? Where'd I get it from? Could it have just happened? Is it just one of those things? Things a man's born with that might blossom in his life when he needs them? Suddenly, I could listen to the bookcase, talk to the flame. I feel the sweetness in that onion plant. Glum! I should plumb the depths of this power, but safely, I suppose, and out of sight. Glum, you all right there? Paladin has trauma for me, though. Burning hands. I remember you telling that story. No, you could definitely kind of recreate certain D&D classes in this as well. Like, Mystic is basically just the catch-all of all the magic classes. As I mentioned, the Hunter is kind of like a Rogue Ranger mix. And I think that the Warrior gets different things that are like Barbarian, Paladin, and Fighter coded. Maybe I'll try to make a Paladin just for you, Fu. Hey, Glum. Something happened? Yeah, I forgot you two were coming. I'm sorry. I had the weirdest night and day, and me and this boulder I'm next to only barely survived. See that smoke on the horizon? That's from the town. Yep, that's Flankhelm. It burned. Things are different than they were. Yeah, well, I don't know if you've ever seen something quite like this. A monster? Sure we have. We slay monsters. Okay, well, I do magic. And now, we're gonna kill the monsters in here. We gotta have them prove that they can slay monsters. You guys get mad if I knock? I'm very polite. we love Warda. Warda is just like, she's a nice, gentle soul. She's a little sweetheart. We love her. Perfect understanding isn't likely to emerge. What these beasts are, where they came from, what drove them to attack the town of Flankhelm, but letting them nest here feels like the wrong idea. Wait, we were supposed to be thinking of a plan. That's embarrassing. Sure, well... Let's see, we could either do, back in my house, it's pretty simple, kill the beast before it kills you, and get courage. I don't remember what these effects do. Or I just came out of there, if we're methodical, patient, we can fend them off, at least. I think that feels most in character. Like, Orchard, he's a coward. We're not gonna let him give us courage. So we are now tankier. Cool. I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, bless me. Alright, so every hero starts out with 2 action points every turn. Different abilities have different costs. Single action ends turn. So if it's got that symbol, it's going to end the turn. Single action, some of them don't end the turn. Swift action, free once per turn. After a swift action is used, that hero's swift actions become single actions. And a free action costs no action points. Okay, so we're going to send in Warda first. We'll open the door. Okay, nothing there. Wait, you can, like, go... Yeah, so as a hunter, he has what's called Silk Step, which is basically he can hide. So he, like, leaps a little bit and becomes hidden. Okay, we're gonna have Warda lead still. Nothing, really. Just in case, we're gonna do this. just while we are still, like, early game, I want to be very careful. If we do that, because there's probably, oh, they're probably all, like, in this little area, actually. So we'll do this. Because of that, I actually want to interfuse with this in advance, because that should also give me vision in there, right? Oh, yeah, we see them now. Okay. I'm gonna do that. Attack that guy. Oh, how does blinded work? I actually don't know. Blinded will miss their next attack. Wait, that's hype. Oh, and it died from the fire. Wait, dude, maybe I'm actually goated at this game. Some scenery grants cover. Scenery that gives partial cover or good cover provides protection to adjacent units. Attacks passing through the scenery have a chance to damage the scenery instead of the unit. Oh, I see. I didn't know that. Bop. And now he's revealed. We're gonna move up a little bit. We can interfuse with this and attack. There we go. This is so rad, right? No, I love this game. It's so unique and interesting, and it's just, oh, I love it so much. Oh, this is a Mystic's armor. Dude, wait. Oh, that looks hype as hell, actually. The last misshapen creature folds its bones and dies, and blue fluids darken the dust. Their calm exit to death is the most haunting thing. It feels like they're suffering. Sick. Hey, look at us. Look at what we did. Yeah. Day drops, day rises. Dusk is sweet, the sunrise sweeter. It's not long before they've cleaned the old tower up a bit. I always liked its weird stairs and stones, and it did save me. I always knew this morning would rise, when I'd gaze into the sky and see a destiny for myself. A destiny to inspire song. Let's not wait to be overrun. We're a company of heroes now. We'll walk the land. We'll fight. People need us. We'll give ourselves a name. We'll make sure it's one they'll sing. Sounds like you thought about this. So, we get to now name our little company. We can be one of these options, which are all pretty bad, I'm gonna be honest. Of course, Glum would say the kestrels of the 7 flowers. No, we are going to be, I mean, this is the Dimwits, right? This is the Dimwit Bureau. No, but they don't know what a Dimwit is. But they know what a Dimwit is. No, we're gonna make up our own name. The Foxes of Romance. I actually like that. That's a long ass name. I'm not even bothering. Ooh, wait, I kind of fuck with this. The Snakes of the Lance. I like that, actually. Give me just a moment, y'all. Alright, sorry. No, I think we're gonna be the Snakes of the Lance. I fuck with that name. After that, the 3 of them are inseparable. Rumors are rampant. Heroes are needed. This world will be flooded in sorrows, but its defenders are joined by a fire that night. Here follow the tales of the Snakes of the Lance. Be remembered. Snakes makes them all sound sneaky. I like it considering the backstory beats. Well, and also they're all apparently at least a little bit of a loner. Your enemies improve their strategies after every fight. New card is added, so now we can start seeing those guys. We don't like that, but whatever. Tutorial complete. I could technically now go and, like, theoretically I could go and start a new save, but I don't want to do that. First thing we're gonna do, we're gonna secure this. We'll find an item. Because at the end of each chapter, we'll be able to use all the items we get in order to craft stuff and such. And I don't want to reveal why, but new chapters are very exciting. I'm not gonna read these ones whenever we secure sites because it's gonna happen a lot. We got a hide, an ingot, and a spell thread. Cool. And we got ourselves this skill at blocking attacks pitted against opponent accuracy in order to calculate a hit or miss. I see. So who has? You've already got the Talisman of Chivalry, so we don't want to fuck with that. Warda's gonna be getting attacked a lot, so let's make sure, like, just that little bit of block's gonna help. And then we're gonna go get a new character from Flank Kiln. Yeah, we're gonna, you know what? Let's, oh, there's a non-binary option. I didn't know that. Wait, that's peak. Okay, we're gonna go with a feminine body type, but masculine voice, because hell yeah. And this is... It really wants a name to start with Glim, but we already have Glum, so I'm not taking that. Bray Ogre? Wait, I like Bray. This is Bray Ogre. Welcome. You are very, very red. Oh my goodness. Like, you know what though? That's just who you are, Bray, and I'm not gonna change that. I kinda fuck with that. You know what? Let's lean into the whole red idea. You look very sunburnt. Lots of warm colors for you. Oh, like a pastel yellow would be nice. There we go. Welcome on in, Bray. No, I fuck with that look. That's gonna be your starting look. You're gonna be... Okay, well let's see. What are we missing, do we feel? We're missing somebody who like genuinely just wants to help people. So Bray, you're gonna be very, yeah, you're gonna be a heroic type, and you're gonna be well, what else is Bray? We already have a goofball, right? I'm not gonna think about what the others are. You're gonna be... Well, because we have a greedy coward, we have a romantic goofball, and we have a... like a loner poet, I think. You know what? You're gonna be a leader too. The compassionate leader. Hell yeah. You're not greedy. Bray just wants to help. They're gonna be a little hot-headed, though. Sure, we're gonna go with that. It'll be a dreamer. That feels right. They're a dreamer. They are the heart of the team. Yeah, absolutely. What does potential mean? Maybe today was my day, but there's a coming dawn. You know what? We'll do that. I like that. Potential, dreamer, and... We'll do Wanderlust. Like that. Yeah, the wind is blowing, the road is calling. Wait, I kind of love this. They're like main character coded in a way I really like. All right. Welcome on in, Bray. Are you worried that we're gonna be overwhelmed? That it's worse than we thought? Come on. How are we going to become world-renowned if we're not growing the ranks? Plus, I would like someone else to talk to while you and Glum are making up new verses to Old Bella's Hatchet. The stars were beginning to come out by the time they got back into Flankhiln proper.
Good thing we got in when we did. Looks like most people are still out and about. Maybe we can knock out this errand sooner rather than later.
Oh, how's Bray gonna sound? You are, let's see, they're very kind. I think, you know, I think I want it to be a little bit bold, right? Because they've got that leader vibe to them as well. So maybe a sort of, wait, you're back already? You wiped them out that quickly? Or, you didn't give up, did you?
What do you take us for?
Good. That would have been distressing news.
Actually, we're back because we're looking to expand the company. What about you? You look upstanding. And you could probably fight with that thing in a pinch, right?
Probably. It's getting clearer that somebody has to. And there's not a lot else keeping me here right now. It's a season when a young person has to figure out what to make of their life. And the season has brought a lot of changes.
Can't argue with you there. It would be good to have the help. We've learned a bit about out in the wild so far. We can have someone get you up to speed.
And Bray is going to be a warrior. Alright, and now we are going to prepare the recruit. So that way we're going into all these new fights prepared. We want to try to get... Oh, nice. We want to try to do as much as we can. Eventually, this timer will be going up. There's 2 little timers up here. We want this one on the right to never go up. Let's see. Battle Dance. Melee attacks only cost Bray 1 action. That's actually ridiculously good. Untouchable. When Bray gets a kill, the next attack against them within 1 turn will miss. Also fucking amazing. Or engage. As a swift action, Bray engages a foe, forcing it to attack them. Bray must stay in range and maintain a clear line of sight, +1 armor per engaged foe. That's not bad. I kind of like that. I do like just the sound of Battle Dance here, though. So I'm gonna go with that. All right. So we're gonna go this way first. We're actually gonna go here, I think. Because we're gonna build a bridge across this to use for the future. Oh no, we have to carve through the mountains, I see. Infested tiles are unsafe, and infestations increase the strength of the source threat, can ambush groups of 2 or 1 heroes, however time will spread and turn into an incursion. You can clear infestations by taking out the source or by sending a group of heroes to patrol on the tile. I see. So let's finish this. Since it looks like this right here, we've heard trouble, so that's probably going to be like the final area we want to hit right now. I love that Battle Dance adds a layer to them. They love everyone. They also love to fight. Well, and I also like the idea that they're a dancer of some kind. We are gonna head out in this direction first. Ooh, yeah, we don't like that. Oh, yikes. Are any of these really bad? Stronger, more health, stronger. That's all fine. All right. So now we could take out these people who are lurking, or we could assault the thing itself. I want us to grow as strong as possible, so we're going to do every fight we can. So I noticed Glub's been gone a while. Any clues why?
Probably admiring the flowers, singing to the birds, the usual Glub things.
This peddler may know. Oh, peddler woman.
Who?
Excuse us, peddler woman. We're wondering if you seen a fellow pass his way. He'd be kind of mystical looking. Oh, You know what? I kind of fuck with their color schemes, actually. I'm not even gonna mess with their colors.
Well, firstly, I'm not selling anything.
Could have been any time in the past couple days. Where are you coming from?
Small village near what we used to call Badger Ash Tannery. It's not...
Badger Ash Tannery's where he was headed, giving it a look, but you never saw him?
Sorry, no, but listen. Folks have been disappearing back there. I don't know what's got into them. But it's not safe. I packed my things and I'm heading out. Your friend, well, I hope you find him.
The woman and her cart roll along.
Wait, you don't think Glum's hiding under all that junk, do you?
Or perhaps he was disguised as the peddler? By the sound of it, there's something worth running from up ahead, and that's where we sent him. Wow, they actually went to look for him. Later.
Anything?
Wow. Man, why am I picking just insufferable I need to, like, just make one character who I can just, like, just use my voice for. That's the next character I make. You know, I'm gonna make a self-insert. It's gonna be literally me. It's gonna be perfect. No, you?
No, it's a little village, but I doubt they all packed and left.
From a gully among the rocks rises a brief gust of voices.
Hear that?
What the fuck's going on? What the... They're like a cult?
Come, Great One!
Does this normally work for you? Wait, no, he sounded cooler than that. Does this normally work for you? Something like that, I don't remember.
Hush, you!
Come, Great One, we've brought your gift. Spare us!
Glum?
The urgent cries and amber torchlight are easy to follow in an otherwise still night. Glum's cage is makeshift but sturdy. This is sacrifice, isn't it? Shh. Not if we stop it. Attempt to reason with them or rescue him by... Oh, no, he is absolutely trying to just reason with them. Good neighbors, landsfolk, listen. There's no need for blood.
Trying to get us killed. All killed, stranger, or just yourself?
Trying to get us out alive, actually. Don't want to fight you, and you don't want to fight us. Wow, Orchard, he's like stepping up. Orchard.
This is the price of survival. Our old are not exempt. The Great One demands sacrifice, and we have no choice but to oblige.
No choice at all? What are you saying? What's this Great One?
You haven't seen it. The Great One. It comes with a host of shadow-spinning horrors, monsters. It burns, it eats, or else it rages and kills across the countryside.
So we'll kill it. Huh? We'll kill it. Won't we?
Guess so. You really mean that? You'll stand in its way to battle with a deadly monster? Why?
That's a good question. How deadly we talking?
If we fail, then it gets to eat us anyway, doesn't it? Either way, you're safe. Well, I see no harm in letting you try. Don't expect us to throw our lives in with yours.
The village folk shuffle past, up to their homes. Orchard, Bray, and Warda break Glum out of his prison. Yeah, here we go. I wish one of you had stopped me. Now I have to fight a Great One. Orchard, certified coward. Also Orchard, let's go kill God besties. Hell yeah. We love that. From within the cave, a blue glow grows, and a hungry growl. What the fuck is the Great One? Okay, well, fucking, I guess we're doing this. We're gonna Guardian, and we're gonna put Bray here. Also Guardian. We're gonna come on over here. Can we totally can blind these guys. And then we can Silk Step. And then... we don't want to pin these guys. Let's see. I feel like this will be a pretty good one to interfuse with. We will do this because it's guaranteed damage on both. And then the idea is that we are going... oh, shit. Oh, hell yeah. We love that. Okay. This isn't too bad. This isn't too bad. Oh, they can interfuse? Oh, crazy. Oh, hello. Okay. I can pin all these guys. They're pinned. Bray can strike. And because they have Battle Dance, they can move again. What's Warda done? Like, nothing. Got it. Okay. We're go here. We're gonna do that. Okay. No, we're good. We're good. We will shoot the Great One. Oh, that ends his turn. Shit. Oh, fuck. They can teleport? Okay. We're gonna get you here. We'll do that. Glum can probably do some pretty good damage. Can you interfuse with that? Bone Lance. What's the range on Discus? Because Discus is actually really good. Can it hit? Oh, it can only hit that guy. Okay. Damn, okay. That's fine. That's fine. We're gonna see what Warda can do. We're gonna have... hell yeah, Orchard! You were kidding when you said that we'd kill the great one. At the very least, these guys are protected now, right? Damn, that's okay. Oh, pray. Oh, fucking hell. Okay. But it's okay because Bray can Battle Dance and we'll fucking bonk this guy. There we go. Love that. Okay. This does good damage and can pin. Blocked! Flanking. Flanking the enemy with an attack of 90 degree or more from a previous attack that turn. To have a guaranteed hit. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. If I do this... oh, that takes his whole turn. Shit. Okay. It's okay. Warda, you're a badass. You're a badass. Go, Orchard. Hell fucking yes. He's secretly the GOAT. Holy fuck. Oh, and he gets the armor for it. Hell yeah. The Great One is extinguished, reduced to ash. Its minions are dead or scattered. Glum and the rest make a wary return from the cave in the gully. You're a true friend, Orchard. I want you to know I'm grateful. We stay together, we can move mountains. I believe that. Aww. Mountains, huh? Dawn climbs onto the distant hills as the old village spokesman sheepishly approaches, trailing a young woman with fiery eyes. Is she about to try to join us?
Let me thank you, strangers. My name's Gruff Sachum, and my parents were among the first sacrificed to that thing by this man and his posse. We all wound up under their thumb. In any case, you've broken their power, and we've wrested our homes back. You and yours will be welcome here for the rest of numbered days, and in our humble village, your name shall never fade.
Okay, I guess not. I thought I was like, holy shit, are we about to get Gruffsa in here as one of our snakes? As the morning stretches, Glum and the others head out, refusing an offer to stay in favor of getting on the road. The people here will be strong, believing in the courage of the snakes of the lands. The lair of the Great One will be overgrown with flowers, and a memorial to the innocents who died there. The story will ring through generations. Hell yeah. Alright, we'll do that, and then our folks are also healing up over time. Yeah, Bray took a pretty fucking heavy hit there, I'm gonna be honest. We got some hides, and we got, ooh, a mace? We're gonna give this to Warda, because it seems to have a similar thing to the frying pan where it knocks somebody back. And you know what? We'll keep its name, the Moon Basher, sure. Ooh, and speed, okay. You already have the Star Slate Strap, which is a cool as hell name. We're gonna go with... So, I'm looking at the values of each person's speed right now because you want it to get past those whole numbers, right? So a 4.1 is effectively the same as a 4.9 speed, because this is how far you can move, like, each turn. And so if I give it to somebody who can get that extra movement now, that would be pretty good. I'm gonna give it to Glum, actually. Alright, and we're gonna scout over here. Alright. Let's deal with what we got here. Rumors of Gorgons have led the snakes of the lands through the tangled woods to the site of long-forgotten ruins. Wind-worn rock and decayed edifices are all that remain of this ancient city. Even the locals don't know who used to live here.
Could have been a war that wiped them out, or a plague. Left no one behind to tell their story. Petrified rat over here. Nice of them to leave us a trail.
Think the Gorgons had some particular reason for coming here?
Well, there's plenty of stonework still intact. They could put it to use, maybe. Turn this place into something defensible. Guess it's not unusual to make use of what the dead left behind.
The dead. Sometimes, it's easy to forget they were real people. Ordinary, most of them. Probably. You know, with all the same usual hopes and fears and everyday concerns.
Would have been a marketplace around here, maybe. Full of people buying and peddling their goods.
And in those homes, every evening they'd lay down their heads, pass the night in fervent dreaming.
Guess they formed friendships same as us. Helped each other through the hard times.
Sounds like our Gorgons. Gorgons? In the open pit of an old amphitheater, Gorgon beasts bray and mill.
Thoughts? Do we just charge in?
Let's see. We do intimidation or stealth. Bunch of them standing under that pillar. How about I bring it down? Or fire's always good. Let's, Glum is still the idea guy. We'll go with his idea. Oh, hell yeah. Fucking knock a bunch of rocks down. Oh, nice. They all take 2 damage. Okay. So, what we'll do I think these are both melee attackers. So what we're gonna do this. This. We'll Silk Step. We'll come here. We will interfuse with this Discus. We'll get some early damage on them. I want to do this because I want to see Warda pop the fuck off. There's that guy dead as a reaction. And then Warda, because we gave her Vigilance, can make 2 reaction attacks, and fucking beautiful. Done. Easy. He's still hidden, so he can do some scouting for us. Can't quite interfuse with that tree yet. If he interfuses with this, though, he might be able to see some more. No? Okay. We'll wait. Guardian and Guardian. Bray and Warda, they're little besties, I think. Oh, shit. Well, we found them. Okay. We'll come on over here. Okay. I don't think they'll be able to attack us this turn. So we're going to continue to wait to draw them out. Oh, they can attack us this turn. Oh, fuck. Okay. So we will bring you. Okay, we're going to make it so that way we can flank this guy. There we go. And then we're gonna discus this guy. Hope to kill him this turn. Perfect. And then Bray can get the kill here. Do we? Oh, no damage taken. Hell fucking yes. That was beautiful. Ooh, more speed. Let's go with... Who does it look cooler on? I think it looks cooler on Warda. As the breathing stills, they hear the chittering of birds, the buzz of bees, overgrown grasses rustle in the breeze. Has to be all of them, right? Ryan. Oh my goodness. Okay, hold up. I have to remember exactly how to say your name before I'm gonna check. I could just say double L. I could just read it as Ilyana. Give me a second. I'm gonna look because I remember seeing that it's written somewhere. I'll go with Ilyana. Hi, welcome on in. Welcome. Right now we're playing one of my favorite games, WILDERMYTH. Thank you for stopping by. Welcome on in. And you get to be subject to my terrible voice acting. So, yippee.
Wouldn't hurt to have a look around. A place like this could have a few secrets.
Not far from where they fought, a section of flagstone appears to be coming up. Glum pries some away with his toe, uncovering what appears to be a way below. With a little more effort, they widen out an entrance.
How deep is it?
Orchard, that's not a fucking answer.
Stairs?
No,
Nifty. Wondering what's down there.
Any good reason not to go? I thought we didn't make... hold up. I gotta check. We didn't make... You made... You're not snarky, right? I feel like you're so snarky. Down they climb into the ancient city's underbelly. Slimy things skitter away at their approach. A rancid odor hangs in the air.
Torch over here. Let me just...
In a splash of light, their surroundings take color and shape. The passage opens into a small enclosure, an oval room. Bits of rotted wood and matted straw form the pale suggestion of a bed at one time.
Smells, doesn't it?
Looks like somebody must have lived here.
Dark and dank and... Wonder why they...
Scattered around the room are what remain of a life's possessions. Most are decayed or moth-eaten beyond recognition. If it's something that I feel like isn't relevant, quickly reading through it, I want to make sure that we're not just hearing me voice act the entire time. You know, we gotta see some more of the story, the real meat and bones, right? Because right now we're still in the introduction.
If the Gorgons found this place, I'm guessing they didn't see anything worth taking.
But there's one item that catches Glum's eye. A small bone flute, set atop a stone pedestal. Alone, it seems to have survived the passage of years unmarred. Moon-colored, its surface is smooth, polished by the press of ancient fingertips. It begs to be held again.
You look like... You've got that look in your eyes, Glum.
Oh, Oh, okay, hold up. I see we've got a hydration and a stretch. Thanks for reminding me to, take care of myself. We're gonna... Oh, stretch real quick. Oh, my shoulders and my, like... What is this part of my body called? Like, my pecs? My pectoral muscles. Holy shit, why are they so sore? Glum is most likely to awaken an eldritch being? Absolutely. If he somehow becomes a villain, I'm calling it now. I see. Gotcha. There was a bard, Gil Grave, who used to sing of a people cursed by a mossy mud spirit. Their tongues were garbled, so that one could not understand the words of another, but a melody they found, hadn't lost its meaning. I wonder what songs these ancient people used to play, whether they would mean something to us if we heard them.
The way it's placed, I think it was treasured by the hands that held it, and well looked after.
Oh, do we want to take it or leave it? I feel like... They've taken stuff from The Fallen before. He's giving me narrator from Slay the Princess vibes. I'm intrigued. Well, because, yeah, the idea is that he's the one who's writing all of this, right? Wasn't that what the beginning suggested? He's going to take it. Ooh, who are we going to give it to, though? Charisma? I think, actually... See, because he already has the Talisman of Chivalry. But you know what? It's a character thing, right? I feel like he would take the bone flute. Glum moves forward and carefully plucks the flute from its stand. If music can bind us together, can speak to us of our harmony, then maybe this is our link, to those who lived and were forgotten, a way for their legacy to carry on.
Taking it. I guess we're maybe letting old legacies live again?
They put out the torch, make their way back to the surface, and seal the passage behind them.
Hey, just wipe it off good, alright? Before you put your lips on that thing.
Oh shit, I remember these guys being annoying. Alright, let's go through this place. We've still got 200 days. We're doing just fine. Alright, we get... Ooh, that's a cool as hell sash. We're gonna give this... We'll give that to Bray. And then, oh... I can't wait for y'all to see... the amount of fun we're gonna have during the fucking chapter switch. That's honestly my favorite time of playing this game, is in between chapters. Alright. Alright, this is called Tell Me a Story. Is this little event? Did you see the huge moth that landed in Bray's hair earlier today? How could I not? You weren't gonna say anything. Oh, Glum, you cheeky bloke. I walked around with that thing sticking out at a jaunty angle for like an hour. You think you could tell a story? I don't need my last thoughts tonight to be of Gorgons. Well, what would you like to hear? Oh, we get to think. The Trickster Moon, the Fire King and the Raindrop, or nothing too fantastic, just tell me something that happened to you. We'll do the Trickster Moon. Sounds like something Orchard would ask for. Glum told of how the moon used to be a dark hunk of stone, a hunk you say, until it tricked the sun into giving up some of its light. And the sun, as you always suspected, can't stand the thought of anyone approaching a fraction his brilliance. The moon knew that a fair fight was out of the question. So while the sun was distracted, the moon fled over the horizon, drawn by a team of fireflies. And to this day, they take refuge in the night sky, shining where the sun will never find them, giving their blessings to those who move swiftly through the shadows. Orchard and Glum gained temporary speed. Ooh. Alright. Let's see. Oh, we got a guy here. Oh, Warden looks so cool! Okay. We're gonna... This is not In's turn, so we're not gonna do that. I'll be honest, Discus is just fucking goated. So we're gonna go with that. Oh, we got a crit. Hell yeah. If that's an only a once thing, I'm actually gonna not use that yet. Oh, I made it all the way to Glum. Are you kidding? Yikes. Apparently I got our teammate. Hell yeah. Well, yikes. I really wasn't anticipating this. We'll do this. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna, like, have it in such a way that it actually can't get past these guys, like more of a choke point. And then we'll shoot this guy. Oh, while hidden, it ignores armor. Dude, I keep dodging fucking everything. And also, damn, even that didn't work as a checkpoint. Okay. Bop. And now I can flank it, right? We'll interfuse with this. There we are. And now let's send Warda up. Yeah, let's be smart about this. Oh, hello, friend. We are going to interfuse with... Oh, we can do yet another discus. Okay, so I can't directly attack this guy, but the way discus works is that you can attack something else, and then it'll, like, bounce off. So that's what we're gonna have to do. Holy shit. Oh, Bray! Okay. You know what? That was actually really stupid of him because Bray can attack twice. That'll get rid of... That's fine, that's fine. Okay. And then Glum. You can... I guess we'll do this Arches one. Oh, there's not enough room. We'll get rid of that. We'll interfuse with this, I guess. We'll Guardian. And we will... Oz is a great narrator. Oh, I'm glad you think so. I guess I like to think that my DMing practice has like or not practice, but my time as a dungeon master has helped me be at least a little bit of a better narrator. Just fucking whack the shit out of him. Hell yeah. Oh, I think Ward is about to level up. Hell yeah, Wardo's our first level 2. Let's see, so Sentinel replaces Guardian. Wardo leaps up to 2 tiles in order to intercept up to 2 foes who pass by. Wait, that's amazing actually. Oh, Bard, she was all about singing. Reduces the cost of recruit jobs by 1, plus 5 stunt chance, so that's like crit chance to all heroes in the party. Reaction strikes per turn increase from 2 to 4. We're gonna go with Sentinel. I think that's gonna be better. Yo! Okay, who does it look cooler on? That's pretty cool. That... I don't like how those interact together on Bray, like this little sash with that. So I think this is going to Warda. And eventually, once we have enough people, we can have like multiple parties operating in the world at once. It's so cool. But we don't get another character until the next chapter, I don't believe. Aloy's Ring. Potency, that's gonna mainly be good for Glum. So we'll give him that ring. Oh, the enemies are about to get some upgrades. I don't want to spin, so as we play, we get what's called legacy points. I don't want to spin them, which means that the enemies are just going to be getting stronger and stronger, essentially. I can, if anything looks absolutely terrible, I'll use legacy points on it to prevent the enemies from getting stronger. But for the most part, I'm just going to kind of let it happen. What's wrong? I sense magic. Gorgons? No, this feels more like something is lingering. Come on, it's this way. Oh, whoa, what is this? What is it? It's an overgrown mess, that's what it is. Help me uncover it. There we go. That's a nice, strong font. What a rush. What are you talking about? We just pulled some weeds. I don't feel anything. It's a font of spell thread. It feels like someone is pouring honeyed sunlight woven with strands of fire through my body. Honeyed sunlight? Yes, sunlight and starshine. While at the same time, it's an unfurling to the world around you, to the spirit of a place or thing. Objects have spirits. Well, not like conscious ones. It's more that we're connected to everything. Spell thread, woven between all of reality. Sometimes I feel like there's an entire world that I'm missing. You know what? Warda, is it in character for her to touch this? Aspects? Flirt, loyal, clown. Sure, she's gonna touch it. Well, I don't know. Always sort of worked with the energies from afar.
Let's find out. Wah!
Whoa! What the fuck? Are you okay, Warda? Warda's blue!
Yes, I'm okay. Wow. Like honey and sunlight and fire. And I feel
Connected?
yes, exactly, to everything around me. Or is there even a me? Am I not the same as that tree? As that?
Come on, Warda. We can chat about this on the road. Hello? Oh, I can make it a tattoo? I do think silver is the way to go. I kind of want to keep it blue, but I want to mess with her colors a little bit to make it like kind of more cohesive as a design now. I kind of want to keep like a more desaturated purple as the secondary color. Dude, check that out. Oh, hell yeah. We're gonna strengthen the colors as well a bit. I feel like this should be a bit more of like a darker green. Dude, Glum looks so cool. Dude, look at them. They're growing up. All right, we're gonna see what's going on here. Oh. We can build a place that provides heartwood and fabric, 2 heartwood. Let's do 2 heartwood. I don't know how helpful that's gonna be, but now we can come over here. We'll be fine. All right, so let's see what's going on here. Oh, I'm growing used to it still. Here's a thought. Maybe Evan Ironworks isn't as dangerous as we believed. Orchard? Hello? Huh? Where's Orchard? Down here! Orchard's step is broken, a hidden covering of a hunting pit, and he's fallen scuffing and scraping into a dark, rocky hole. You survive okay, Orchard? How far down are you? Oh, far enough. Is this where I'll die? I mean, I could have died just from the fall, couldn't I? I'm never leaving my house again.
We're close to where those things were spotted. If this is a trap, do we have time to help them?
See, give me a second, I'll jump down and help them. Let's be methodical safe. Nah, that's not Bray, I don't think. Maybe we leave them down there to act as bait? Warda would suggest that. They're rivals after all. Ha! Explain. What? Hello? Did they? Dark shapes have gathered around the hole. Now! Oh, water spirit. Hold up. Okay. We need to kill the water spirit, and I'm not going to tell you why. I think it'd be cool if Warda's the one who killed it, so that's what we're going to go for. Oh, I just have to get to it. I don't have to kill it. So now what I can do is... now that Warda caught up, if you get to a spirit, then you can enchant your weapon. So now, Warda's going to have a new mace. This says water, stunt effect, refunds an action point. So if Warda gets a crit, then she immediately gets another action. This will be... Let's see, her previous one was called... the Moon Basher? So, the moon affects tide, and this is water, so we're gonna call this... maybe like the, oh, I don't know. She's a cute nature spirit. I'm gonna no, I thought I remember having to kill it in order to... I thought I had to kill it in order to get the enchantment, but I guess I just have to get to it. I'll call it... I'll call it the Night's Tides. There we go. New little mace. I'm very lucky that none of the enemies didn't, like, immediately just assault us. Oh! We don't have Orchard because he's the fucking distraction. Ha! I didn't realize that's how that was gonna work. I guess I could have guessed, but still. You just ask nicely. It's been a little bit since I played, so I did not remember. I'm gonna be honest. Orchard will remember this. I mean, they're rivals. It's in character to suggest it, I think. I'm sure he won't be too mad. Oh, hello. Do this. Interfuse. Fuck you, cooking pot. Alright, there we are. Oh, shit, because the jump. I'm gonna have to... Oh, never mind. Fuck yeah. Oh, and this is why I love warriors. Okay, I need to head back now. Dude, Warda is gonna be a fucking legend, I think. What? Oh, Orchard joined. Hello, Orchard. Nice of you to join us. Not attack, interfuse. And then... Let's get Warda up here. We'll wait. Alright. Open the door. Oh, hello. Okay, what we are gonna do... Can Glum attack? Oh, he can. Hell yeah. Oh, peak. When you do more damage on your opponent's turn than yours, it's genuinely love that feeling. I think I'm gonna have to prevent myself from only making warriors because I just love using them so much. Ooh, something to make somebody a little bit more tanky from magic. Let's give this one to Bray. We'll find an item. We're cutting it like a little bit close, but I think we'll be okay. Oh, some pauldrons. Hell yeah. I'm gonna pick solely based off of who I think it looks coolest on. I don't know if I fuck with them on anyone, actually. But I think I'm gonna go with I feel like Orchard would have seen that they're gold and be like, yes, wealth. Oh? Word of fines for services are required. Okay, these events that happen that are like character specific are usually like I like to do them every time if I can. Yeah, make hunters with archery ability instead. Basically the same thing. You know, I've never really like very rarely do I have a hunter that I really enjoy. But then again, I also don't really remember because I've not played this game in many months.
You'll be glad you called on me, Orchard. I'm what they call a firebrand, a mighty mare of war, a lioness with lightning in her eyes.
Here's something to try. Let's walk in silence for a while. Just for a little while. How about that? Damn, Orchard.
Want me to show you my tooth collection? But I seriously forgot where we're going.
Fine. One more time. My cousin's in danger. He's been kidnapped by someone you claim to know. And so...
Right. I recall it now.
Alright. So then you know why I'm not in a chatty mood.
Well, but there's one thing. Well...
What?
You claimed to know
Wait, oh, is archery... I just remembered. Is archery the one where, like, you can set up an area where if somebody walks into it, it does damage? Because if so, then that ability is really good. I just now remembered it.
You claimed I know the kidnapper. I was kidding, of course. That would be such a crazy coincidence.
Holy shit. And so our journey to save Dake began in guttural style. Yeah, we're gonna do that, and we'll bring Glum. This will be... The OGs will be here. Oh, we want Bray to not be by themselves. We're gonna do that. And you can prepare some defenses. Alright. Standing above Crowlaw Lumberyard, Warda and Orchard attempt to hatch a plan.
No matter what we do, we're going to end up fighting someone, aren't we?
No, that's ambush. Archery is you counterattacking when you or an adjacent ally is shot at. You can have both though. Ooh, okay. I will remember this. I'd like to say that's not true, but I don't see a way around it.
One way to go would be to flood this entire valley, digging channels all the way back to the river over the course of the next few weeks.
We're not doing that, okay?
So you don't actually want to rescue?
I have a... Give me a minute.
You know, when I'm trying to avoid danger to my own self, like when I've been flirting with your when I've been flirting with your boyfriend.
Ward's been...
What I do is I create a distraction, crack a joke, or start a different argument, offer a drink, or...
A diversion? But what do you have in mind? Don't say dancing. Whether we start a fire up on this hill, or we fight naked. She's a clown, so that's what she's gonna suggest. Well, actually that's a good idea. You take your clothes off and distract him. I'll keep mine on and knock him out one by one.
So should we just try a regular ambush?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Hey, they got extra armor from it. Okay. So we gotta save Dake, apparently. Okay. What if this is as easy as just... like... just do that, and then just fucking fire. Damn it. Okay, that's fine. We'll do that. Sentinel. Bop. Love to see it. Wow, that was so hard, guys. That was crazy. Alright. So, now... we have to remember, he's like a coward. He's like somebody who probably thinks and like tries to indirectly do damage. So for that, I think something like Jump Jaw, where he can like pin enemies. Well, that's a staff. I know who's getting that. The Chain Unraveler? Sure. Dake! How old is your cousin? Holy hell. Damn.
He's right here. You okay? You seem to have been kidnapped by Thrixel.
Okay, how does Orchard's cousin sound?
Yes, I don't understand. Oh, it doesn't matter why.
You're safe. You know, I would have gotten an earful if you were dead.
Orchard, did my sister send for you?
That's right. She wrote that you'd been taken, and we feared the worst, didn't we, Warda?
Not really. But listen, this is all very boring, so should we go? This place stinks of spells and spider farts. I have to thank you, too. Your name is Warda. You're so brave. Orchard is lucky to have an ally so able, someone he can turn to in times of serious trouble.
Or is Warda about to be, like, Orchard's cousin-in-law? After a short trip to Dake's hometown, where they feasted and danced, swept around the floor with countrymen and maidens in a passionate whirl, Warda and Orchard set out for home once more.
And it turns out I'm not such a worthless girl to have around, nor am I exceedingly silly. Actually, I can be a little silly at times.
And I guess we should all learn to accept that. And now, since we did an immediate, or did that, we did that event, we get an immediate level up for Warda. Warda will counterattack after a successful melee, block, or dodge. That sounds base as hell. Heroism. Once per combat, Warda gains +1 attack action point, and attack actions only cost 1 action point this turn. That's actually really good. Warda's melee attacks deal 4 damage to all other foes within range. Also pretty good. Or just fucking hop around a bunch. I think we're gonna go with this. Enemies to lovers. Just like my favorite AO3 fix. Broad swipes could be nice since her blue skin gives her potency. Ooh, that's a good idea, actually. And if she's like hopping around, if she's hopping around a bunch and she's like going through the crowds, just damaging. Wait, that actually sounds hype. We're gonna go with that. Okay. Ooh, I think we're gonna have to, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna all work on this defense together. Fuck it, we're not gonna do any of that. And we're gonna defend. Let's fucking do this thing. We're gonna hole up here. Keep your heroes busy. Yeah, no, I know. Don't worry, Gabe. I'm just waiting for the enemies to roll up. There we go. Let's defend. Hell yeah, let's do this thing. The Gorgons have come. Rotten odors roil thick as steam. An ululating animal moan is born in the air. It grows and grows with the thunder of mismatched feet. How should the defenders respond? Let's see. We can charge into battle, take the fight to them, use our knowledge of the land, harry their approach, or stay hidden. We'll do the one with the highest chance. Alright, let's do this thing. We all have +1 speed and +2 damage for 3 turns. Hell yeah. Okay. So we've got arrow volleys that we can do because we set up the defenses. And we also have some randoms because, like, they're helping us defend, right? Alright, we're gonna start with Brigmark. Let's go, Brigmark. Hell yeah. We take it. Okay, we're gonna... Sentinel and Guardian. Oh, fuck, there's a guy up there. I did not realize that. Okay, do I have a way to pin this guy? Constrict. I can constrict them. That's what we're gonna do. Do this, do this. Constrict. Okay, so his speed is reduced. Oh, damn. Okay. Oh, wait. She might be able to get... let's go Yuri Curse. Hell yeah. Well, now I'm worried that there's going to be guys down here. Do that. End your turn. We'll Silk Step. Get you ready in case you're needed. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Alright, we are going to... Kind of wish we didn't have this barricade all of a sudden. But if we do this and Sentinel, then we have cover. I'll send these guys to defend the inside in case any more guys decide to suddenly pop out. Glum, let's send you up. There we go. And I'm gonna not attack this turn. Just because I don't want to... Oh! Oh, shit. Oh, I was able to jump through the barricade. Interesting. Anyways, what the fuck is that thing? Okay. I'm going to... Oh, we can do another volley. Brigmark, our volley master. Fucking... Rain hell. Did that just one-shot all of them? Hell fucking yeah, Brigmark. I hope I can somehow recruit you after this. You're a fucking champion. Probably not, though. We will interfuse with what we've got access to. We'll take what we can get. Or I can illuminate that? Sure, let's get some light. Oh, I can feel myself getting more and more sick. It sucks. Ugh. It's fine. Not with tier 3 off-screen archers. Yeah, no, they're fucking goated. I didn't realize how good that was. Alright, Glum. That's unfortunate. That might be able to hit. Unfortunate. Well, I guess instead we are going to panic. Ruh-roh. Warda, get in here. Get in here now. You're needed. I don't want to have any of these guys die, so we're gonna bring them over here. I think you've slowly been sounding slightly more nasal. I can feel myself becoming more nasal. It sucks. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like shit right now. Ugh. But it's fine. We'll just keep going about our lives, and it'll be great. Okay, that's fine. Didn't even get through the armor. We'll do this. We'll flash these guys. Get flashed. Oh, and you can jump jaw. Wait, that's actually kind of hype, though. I don't activate my own jump jaw, do I? Cool. Oh, oh, my lord, that's amazing. Oh, is Bray getting... Bray and Glum get their first level ups. Alright, soul splitting. When Glum takes damage for each interfused object, 1 point is prevented, and the object takes 2 damage instead. That one, on top of that other one, I think was called Vigor Flow, is a really nice combo. Glum gives adjacent allies +1 bonus damage and spell damage. Ooh, long reach. I definitely want long reach. After hitting with a non-swift melee attack, if Bray still has actions left, they can move up to half their speed as a free... Ooh, that's hype. Blood Rage. No, Bray's not a barbarian. After a successful kill, Bray's allies gain +2 speed for this and the following turn. That's fun. For Thundering Challenge, once per combat. As a swift action, Bray frightens the enemy, forcing them to spend their next turn running away. No, I'm getting Wolf Call from Bray. Though this sounds so cool, though. I'm doing that actually, just because it sounds hype. And now, Lord Kiln Copes. We're gonna assault. None of us knew what had changed the beasts who roamed our wilds. Before I read, I'm gonna drink some more because it's the only way that I won't want to die. We knew something lived inside them. Oh, Ilya, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Blue burning hate that frenzied them, then left them still. A stone sentence, worse and more deadly than any venom. Today, we would finally find out where it came from, and why it wouldn't stop. Well, Lord Kiln Copes? Hold up. Copes? Pronunciation. Cops. Well, Lord Kiln Copes looks mostly intact. Maybe the rumors aren't true? I don't see where you get that idea. Nothing feels safe. Personally, I'm done expecting things to go smoothly. Yeah, I'm with you. Their approach to the town of Lord Kiln Copes is completely silent. I have the advantage of having played this game before and I've gone through this little event. Well, this one is a static event. This is always going to be the same, and so I already kind of know what's going on. So instead, I'm gonna just kind of charge up here. Alright. You know, it will be a little square. We'll send in Warda first. We shouldn't be here. We need to leave. This is what will happen? And how many more are there? There's tracks. They go up to that barn door. Hey, have you guys heard the story of the Garden of Souls? Whatever did this could still be inside. And Rutrow, combat time. And Orchard's gonna do what he does best and fucking hide immediately. We'll do this to get a view of what's up ahead. Oh, I'm glad we did. Alright, we'll send Bray over here. Okay, so we got... Oh, a guy behind us as well? Oh, we're like completely surrounded. Oh, hello. Okay, so what we're gonna do... I've got the plan. I'm gonna do Guardian there. I'm gonna send Orchard up just a little bit, and he's gonna jump jaw right here. And then attack. We'll do that. And now, between Bray and Warda, they'll be able to... Oh, hello, raccoons. Oh, the jump jaw only applies to one person. Oh, I see, I see. Do that. Okay. Glum, we will have him. That only does 3 damage. I could shackle, so this guy won't be able to attack. I really want to give Bray the Zealous Leap ability, so that way they can use Battle Dance a little bit more frequently. That is the current plan. I think there was still a guy in here, so we're gonna Guardian. Blind this guy. And then Silk Step. Oh, hello. Okay, if I do this, then I could prevent that guy from getting out. I will... Oh, goodness. Do these tentacles have discus, maybe? They sure do. So I'm gonna pull back a little bit this way. Interfuse with this. Hop from... I was hoping it would hop from there to the other guy, but I guess not. Yeah, whatever. We'll just take the damage. Holy shit, Warda. Alright. We'll move over here. Guardian. Come over here. Actually, no. We're not going to because we're trying to draw this guy there. Perfect. Okay. Oh, that guy was pinned or whatever. That's right. So, we will... attack. My throat is slowly killing me more and more. Holy shit. I don't know if I can go for much longer. I've only been going 2 hours, though. No! It's unfair. I don't think that people should be allowed to get sick, actually. The good news is that I could feel myself getting sick earlier today, and so I actually already took tomorrow off of work. So that's good news. Okay, let's... Oh no, we'll go right here and we'll just fire at him. Agree, sickness is overrated. True. Alright, and now I happen to know we need to head over to this barn. So we'll just come over this way with everyone. Alright, and we gotta be ready for anything. Alright. We'll move over here. Let's get Warda and Bray up in the front. And you can see. Yippee! That looks like a fun friend. The good news is that I can interfuse with this one to do what's called Shark Trap, which, if I remember correctly, is really fucking good. And there, immediately gets pinned, takes damage. Whoa, what did that do? Oh, hello. We'll head over here. Oh, wait. Huge. Alright, I didn't even take damage. That was amazing. Well, from the boss, I didn't take damage anyways. Belt of Cunning. I don't like how that looks on you. Or you. I think this is going to go to Warda solely because you can't really see it, and I feel like it blends into the armor best. We shouldn't have come here. What?
Hey, Orchard, it's all right. It's dead.
I think we're hitting our peak. What do you think? The hulking carcass steams from its many wounds. Hideous convulsions course along its appendages at the extremities of its bodies. Then...
No!
Oh, that's what... Yeah, you know, that's how he said it. The thing's tremendous tail flicks across the barn. It plucks up Bray like they're a straw doll, their weapons falling uselessly from their hands as it pulls them in. Bray, don't panic! A voice leaks from Bray's mouth. It's a wrong voice, weird and discordant, like someone fretting and plucking a fiddle who's never picked one up. Still yourselves, bone stacks. This one speaks my words. I can make it die. Oh, I really should not have picked that voice for this thing. You are not alike to us. Weak lungs and small minds. Stacks of splintering bones. Thin blood that will so readily betray you. Why flail for your lives? So noisy. You can survive this. Just put them down. You think I flail for life as you do? I am Gorgon, the Master Ostrix, has promised us silence. The voice dissolves into a sound like rain or distant waves. Wriggling grips tighten. A tentacle invades Bray's ear. Stop! Orchard leaps forward, his bow drawn back, an arrow knocked. He looses. Stop, I said! Hell yeah, Orchard! The arrow sinks into the great beast's neck. Bray falls free of its tendrils. As Glum and Warda rush over to make certain of the Gorgon's demise, Orchard supports Bray, helping them to stand. You're here, Bray. You're all right. A strange stony affliction spreads from Bray's ear. Bray? This isn't over. I saw its mind. The stone was in its claws. Bray takes the stone from Glum's palm, turning it in front of their eyes, catching slender sunbeams that slice the barn wall. The strange polyhedral stone is slick with Gorgon blood. Epichrist. Each face is graven with an intricate image. The Gorgon in it, the word in the Gorgon's head was Epichrist. This town, Lord killing cops. These petrified people, even this monster. I don't want to discount them, but none matter particularly to the bigger picture. The Epichrist glistens, sticky and blue. The Gorgons have a master. Ostrix, it's called. It's looking for something. Some myth or secret. I think the riddle is in this stone. I think we have to find out what Ostrix wants. And make sure he doesn't get it. Oh, yikes. We did it! We completed Chapter 1. 10 years of peace follow. So, before we see all the changes, we're gonna do post-time skip designs for our characters. So, Warda. I'm gonna stick with silver. Let's go for a new hairdo, I think. I really like... Oh, wait, actually? We could keep the, keep the band, like the, not bandana, but just like that in their hair, whatever word you want to use to call that. Something like that. Oh, wait, that's actually so hype. Okay, Orchard. Orchard is definitely, like, he's become a fucking legend, I think. And I think he's gonna have, like, cleaned himself up a little bit. Let's go with, oh, look at that. That's handsome. That's dashing. Something like... No, I don't like the full beard look for him. Something like that, maybe? Alright. Glum is definitely... We want, like, even longer hair, I think. Something like that, or even that could be good. Oh, wait, no, that's too... I think that's too flowing. We had that. Oh, I think that's the look. And as he grows older, I think I do want him to eventually have like a full beard look, but I don't think yet. I think we're gonna go something like that for Glum. Yo! Wait, that's so cool, actually. I like that. I like how that looks with it. Like, it really makes it look like the hair is, like, being pushed off to the side. And I like the idea of, like, incorporating some kind of, like, blue into the design as well now. Something like that, I think is pretty cool. Alright, I think those are our post-time skip designs. There we go, look at them, they're all grown up. The Gorgon's mark grew and crusted over to cover one side of Bray's face. It would be a grim reminder of the encounter that day in the Lord Kiln Cop's barn. Warda spent hours outdoors, communing with the spirits of the places she visited, and exploring that new connection she discovered between all things. Orchard and Bray were stopped by a traveling woman, a resident of that small village in Waxwoods where the Great One once feasted. She thanked them again for slaying the monster and ending the darkest days of her life. Their talk laid a few of Orchard's worries to rest. Bray took up with a soft-hearted man who lived at the edge of Weirdlaw. One would patch the roof, one would weed the garden, and Bray marveled at how fulfilled they felt by his side. Oh, we love that! We love that so much, actually. And now, we get to do some crafting. Oh, we really don't have very much stuff to make the armor for a warrior. We already have this, so I think that's too much skin for Bray. So I actually don't think we're gonna make Bray some armor. Let's see. Becomes hidden. This is no. Well, okay. I do kind of want to base it off of vibes as well, though. I love that look for him. Eventually, like looking. Oh, dude. You know what? Yeah, no, we're sticking with that. That's how he'll look eventually. You know what? Well, wait. You can trade. You can trade legacy points? Oh, I didn't know that. Wait, that's hype. Okay. Oh, that's gorgeous. Oh, wait, that's so pretty. I kind of want to do that just because of how fucking amazing that looks. You know what? That just looks so gorgeous. I feel like I have to do that. I've had this game forever, but I've never touched it before. Is it any good? Oh, it's one of my favorite games of all time. I adore this game so much. 100% would recommend. We're not going to worry about upgrading. Warda's strong enough as is. We can definitely upgrade Orchard's bow. This will be We will call this Newfound Courage. Alright, and we're gonna finally give a new weapon to our good pal. To our good pal Bray. I think we might go for like... We might go for... Let's see, I like the idea of a rapier. But what would they have in their offhand? We don't need that. A shield could be nice. Give Warda a shield, maybe? Oh, yes. Warda absolutely should get a shield. You're 100% right. We're gonna go... I think this one definitely matches the look the most. I do think we go with a rapier solely because, like, vibes, right? I can make a pretty good rapier, actually. See, but then what am I doing with... See, I kind of wish I'd had this, maybe? Or attempt to immobilize. Three throwing knives that deal extra damage if flanking. That could be cool. Doing like a, I'm thinking... Ooh, I like Slender Weaver. Do something like this. And this. Keep the rest, I think, as is. Dude, we love this. Oh. Glum fell into the work of deciphering the Epichrist. If this is true, it hasn't always gone smoothly, and progress has mostly dripped along. The meanings of the weird stone have remained inscrutable for years. But today, something in his research slides into place. Legend begets legend. And now he can guess where their enemies might be. It means why we've had a few years of relative peace. Do you see what I mean? Or it explains why we've had a few years of relative peace. Do you see what I mean? Here, imagine you're trying to raise an army. What's the first thing you do?
Raise an army?
Right, an army out of just normal folks. I suppose I'd find the ones I trust first and be organized about it. Purposeful. You'd want the right people commanding. A symbol. You'd want a symbol to rally support, wouldn't you? Especially if your people are ancients and set in their ways. So, you're saying our Ulstrix, our Master of Gorgons, needs this thing? What is it, some kind of divine spear, as a symbol to help convince the other Gorgons to follow it? Yes, that's what I believe.
And why does it need to do that? Why does it need the spear, or why does it need the support of others like it? What is Ulstrix?
I know, it's like spotting the ocean from a mountaintop, and all the land between us is mist. We'll navigate as we go. Who the hell is this? Oh, this is him recounting something that happened. I was able to find other records of Epichrists, rubbings. That was my first clue. An Epichrist is like an ancient storytelling device, a way for telling a time-honored myth, but maybe in a different order or fashion. That's what I think. But anyway, sorry, I'm getting swept up. I checked the story elements here against some of our older legends. You know that tall tale, kind of a poem or song in some places? Queen of the Seas?
No, but I get the point.
Our stone tells almost the same story. Almost. And according to our version, the spear was laid to rest in a named cavern.
It's on one of our maps. So that gives us an advantage, right? We know where it is. So we've got a pretty big head start, but they've got a pretty big head start, so.
Hold on, I think Orchard is gonna sound a little bit different.
I don't know. I don't know if it has anything to do with this, but Gorgon sightings are picking up again. Now seems like a good time for us to get started.
We've all changed, remember? All the havoc those things caused, and we couldn't stop them. But we're ready this time, aren't we? As long as we stand together, we're a wall no storm or season can topple.
The shadows deepen. All monster groups will draw an extra monster card in every battle. Yippee! Alright, so we get to start the journey. We're gonna go recruit our newest next member. Oh! We've got an opportunity. Is this for Glum? Oh, something fell.
Form must bow to function, I suppose.
Glum, you in? Oh, you are in here. Why are you in the shed?
Didn't know you were in. Didn't know you knew where this place was.
My fishing wrist is whistling to me.
I'm fixing some of the weather gear. Winter's worse than last year. Hard storms coming.
That already tires me out.
Didn't ask you to help. It's fine.
Well, I actually have a better idea. Save us some work. A trip to Lucaria Valley. We'll see the sights, eat good food, and ignore our responsibilities just for a little while. We'll be alright if we go together, I'm sure.
I guess it could be nice.
Oh, so I think this is actually Orchard's story primarily, but Glum, Glum gets some things too. And Warda is gonna oh, perfect! We're all kind of going to the same place anyways. A few days on the trail. Stretched to a week.
Didn't recognize the stones last time I came this way. Wolf teeth. Hawk nails.
And that week soon doubles. Damn! Leaving Glum Flicker and Orchard Redswell, trail sore and hungry.
Farther than I remember. My fault.
Yeah, oh well. Got to get away at least.
Sure, I guess. Thanks.
They wake late, but don't hurry to start.
You been there before, Lucaria Valley?
Not properly. I've come close.
It's worth the trip, I think. I mean, I thought it was worth it. Easy place to let days drip by.
Noon's tipped over by the time they're on their way. And the old road dangles in the distance. Wild sage rules the wind. Gravel growls underfoot. Storm clouds come and can't decide where to spill. In the end, they heave their burdens elsewhere.
Stream means we're a couple days out.
Is it finally bath day? Oh, they haven't been bathing? Yikes! Hi-yo, wandering ones! A man in modest clothes spots them from across a wobbly raftwood bridge.
Hi-yo, wandering ones!
He picks his way over to them. Name's Wesley. Half own a road stop south of here. You folks look like you done some scary stuff. Fought monsters, or are you roamers?
What's it to you? No one owns the road.
He's only asking.
Sorry, eager to know because listen, brigands come to our road stop, mine and my big brothers.
Brigands? That's what they're called out here?
Best I can tell, they're roamers from the west.
Came in and won't leave. Drinking us dry. Eating all we can supply. My poor brother's serving them, getting all kinds of mistreatment and abuse. I ran to look for help. And, well, what about you folks? You pry those brigands out, we'd reward you the best we could. Maybe a week's travel south is all it is. That's not so far. I can cook, though I don't have much food left on me.
Opposite of where we're headed.
And we're gone a long time already. Never seem to be able to leave work behind.
No, indeed. We're Mother Bears to all the meek, I'm afraid.
Yeah, no, let's fucking do it. Let's get it over with then. South we go, the enders of all brigandry.
The road is vacant, the glowing fields stretch forever. Hunting yields hillfowl, foraging rewards them with wild peppers. It's been just under a week when they arrive at the road stop. Come around to the front. Be wary, though. If we're real lucky, these roughs have already moved on. Ajar, the door swings to the breeze. It's oddly quiet inside. Wesley taps a quiet triplet on the floorboards with his toe. Is this a trap? Quailoff, you in here? I brought some. A cellar hatch unlocks, wheezes open. A man pokes his head up. Wesley, where are you? He climbs nervously into the room. I brought help. This is my elder brother, sorry. Everyone says I talk like a kid. This is Quailoff. These folks I found on the road. Quailoff. As you can see, they... Oof! Oh, who is... Hello, ma'am! Oh my goodness. The fist that flies is followed by an ox-shouldered woman, quiet and sudden from the other room.
Can't hide forever, sniveler. Who's this? No way, I remember you. You routed out of here, huh? Get out of the way.
Wesley stands aside and helps his brother.
But you folks, you look like you bled and won before. Maybe I'll explain. See, we've got a thing going. I'm your leave. I run things. We're good people. Neziel tells stories. Grandma will cook and sew. We live the easy life, me and my crew. Place like this lasts us a few months. We can kind of hop from one to the next. And you know what? We could always use more strong hands. You win? I'll grab some cups. We'll toast to the weak ones who set our table.
Oh.
I'm not the kind of man who goes and runs into a burning house, but fire's scary. You're really not, are you? Clear out of here. Huh. You must have not have seen my axe. Neziel, Grandma, wake up. There's road swine.
Your leave the brigand backs up, knees bent, an experienced fighter by the look of her.
Sacks of mine make a mess, see? Got all these teeth. Sniveler will have to scour days just to clean the blood.
Alright, so we're gonna kill your leave, Neziel, and Grandma. Alright, we're gonna immediately... We'll jump jaw. We'll actually jump jaw twice. We can. Not really good options here, but we'll steal fire. Oh, that's just gonna fucking kill. Okay. Well. Fucking hell. There we go. Holy shit. We'll do that. That. Oh, we got the fucking crit. Hell yeah, we take it. Dude, Bray looks so cool. Can I? No, I can't. You know what? We're gonna have you stand off to the side. Are you kidding? Maimed. We're gonna take the maim. Oh, Neziel is fucking cracked, apparently. Fucking hell, okay. So what does it mean if someone gets maimed? Oh, if they fall again this chapter, they die, I see. That's the exact same armor. We will salvage that. The brigand leader lies dead. Her minions flee, to live or bleed cold, their bodies no longer whole.
That's an end to it then. Thank you, strangers, thank you. We'll stay to bury the woman, then we'll be gone, unless you think there's more of them likely on their way.
No,
In all the time they were here, it was just them. Ran off whoever came up the road.
won't you stay? We'll clean up. There's still some untapped kegs. We owe ya. Wesley. Orchard takes a cursory look around. The damage of their fight mixes with the beer-stained flotsam of the brigands' misuse.
Good solid building. Looking to hire in a strong hand or two. Those brigands left some gear. Learn to use it.
The burial is hasty, but not ill-meaning. She deserved less from us, I'd say.
We are grateful.
Wow, why does his voice change so much?
I'm not big on these sorts of things. It's grim work. Still, I'll say, may good fortune fold over you, your business, and your lives.
The road going home is easier than it was coming abroad.
I didn't honestly want it to be like this. We're supposed to go and just relax, take our minds off things.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh well, we'll have to guard our hearts from too much caring, too much giving. It all ends up in blood and dirt.
Toast to the names Orchard and Glum are shared in warm light on a cold night, by those who know them and those who never will. Alright. Oh! More jump jaws? We like that. When standing by a fire, that's too specific. Once per combat, as a swift action, can call on wind spirits to guide him to a distant tile. I'm gonna upgrade jump jaw. A hero's maimed. They travel to the nearest safe town to rest until they're ready to fight again. Heroes can be maimed once per chapter. If they fall in battle, a second time, they will die. Alright, and we are going to have a new character. But you know what? I'm going to leave you all in suspense. I'm going to go ahead and take a quick break so I can, like, rest my voice for a little bit. And, you know, just so I can not feel like I'm dying. So give me just a moment, y'all. Alright, we are back. And we gotta decide what's going on with this guy. So I'm gonna pull up chat again because I got rid of it for a moment. There you are. I can see you all again. Hi. So who is this in the story? We've got two warriors. Let's think. I think this is gonna be another hunter. Here, I'm gonna go based off of a face I want to use. What face do I see? I'm like, we need, or actually no, we're gonna do personality first. Let's see. I don't think we have somebody who's... No, not snarky. Hothead. That, you know what? Sure. You're going to be hot-headed. And you're going to be... I feel like hothead and hot-headed intellectual is very funny. I've decided that's what you are. And there we go. We're gonna do this. So you will be literary. You will be brash. You'll be proud. This guy sounds like a jackass, I'm gonna be honest. Because of this, I'm actually gonna make snark significantly higher. Like, this is the kind of guy who's always itching to correct you on every little thing. And we'll keep that name, Joga Killing, sure. That is a different face. We'll keep that face. The hair. How do we feel about the hair? Do any of these styles just look cool? Reddit user? Absolutely, this is a Reddit user. Oh, I fuck with... I just like that hair. That's just cool. Alright, there we go. As for your colors, let's see. We've got red, blue, kind of like black, green. Oh, hello, cat. We're gonna go primarily yellow for you. Like more of a golden color. Something like this, and then secondary color. Oh, something like this would be cool, like almost like a burgundy. Welcome, Joga. Alright, let's see. How do you sound? The snakes of the lands have reached Weirdlaw. I've been waiting my whole life for this opportunity. He's a real nice guy for somebody who's gonna be an asshole, probably. Well, we haven't been around that long, but if you want, I could sign your, Huh? Listen, what if I told you my father was a renowned cowherd? Not because he was any good with cattle, but because he beat a bull god in combat and won him good fortune. And then Grandpa, legend is, he threatened a flood so severely that it turned on its tail before it reached Weirdlaw. Which is why the town continues to be known for its unmatched magical artifact museum. I think I've heard that story. The point is, my blood is the blood of exceptional people. You know what kind of pressure comes with that? And so I've been searching for a chance, any chance, to snag some renown of my own. Let me join you. Well, no arguing with destiny, I guess. He is gonna be a hunter. Wait, you can craft items in towns? Why did I not know that? Oh, that's amazing, actually. We're gonna prepare this recruit. I guess it can only be 3. Oh, no, there we go. Alright. And I think he's gonna be a lot more of, like, an actual, like, ranger. He's not gonna be really stealth-focused. Oh, that's a cool look. Once per combat, melee and ranged attacks apply to hobbled, or ranged attacks have 1 pierce. I think we're gonna go with crippling strikes. Alright, so I think we're gonna kind of go here, then up. I gotta go. Have a good night, Oz. Well, thank you for stopping by. Thank you, thank you. You have a fantastic rest of your night. I feel like Bray's fucking gone through it, and I need to, like, start making her sound like it. Where's my lucky coin? Don't look at me. If this is somebody's idea of a joke, it's not funny. Unoriginal and uninspired and not funny. That coin is responsible for more victories than you'd think. I forgot it on a hunt one time and I couldn't hit a thing. Wait, I just realized her leg. She actually lost a leg from that. Also, I think we vibe with gold. You know, friends help friends look for lucky coins. Okay, let me just yawn. Work up the initiative. Oh, is that it? Oh, it just immediately changed. What the? Hey, critter! I need that more than you do. %. Let's go for it. That was entirely unnecessary. Oh. Well, at least the luck returned quickly. See, those are called gorgons. Gorgons. And now, we know where they're congregating. You know what? Never mind. Bray? Shh, over here. I've got the coin. We've got a leg up on the gorgons now. There we go. Dude, oh, poor thing. Oh, my lord. Okay, well, we're gonna immediately, fucking bonk this guy. Do something like that. Perfect. And now, let's bring Warda up. will interfuse with this. We'll wait. Oh, I need to sneeze, I think. Oh. Life is suffering. You know, I think we will be ending very, very soon just because it's not that I want to stop streaming, it's just I think it's probably going to be worse for my health at this point. I mean, it's probably worse for my health from the very beginning, if I'm being completely honest. Was your speed reduced from... Yeah. I see. I think so. Yeah, we need to get Bray some speed-related things. Remember that eating and drinking water is good for the not dropping dead thing? Yeah, I know. I'll eat food eventually, maybe. Alright, watch this. Bam. And bam. Oh, beautiful. Love to see it. Oh. Oh, hello. Who the fuck is getting this thing? Named by... Okay. Well... We're not fighting Morthagi. That's like one of the enemy types. But we'll take it anyways. So you got the coin back? Yep, the little rascal must have had a change of heart and dropped it. It's kind of cute. In an ugly way, maybe. Come here, little critter. Come on, you want to be friends? I do think it's very funny if it becomes friends with Bray. As long as you can take care of yourself. If my coin goes missing again, I'm using you as monster bait. Okay, hold up. Bray's got a little companion. Increases accuracy, apparently. It's an ankle biter. Okay, we will... continue to move, or like to just get as many items as possible. Oh, a tier 1 sword. We will give this to... We'll give it to Joga. Oh, and some... Wait. That would increase Bray's speed, so we're gonna do that. Okay, how am I feeling? I'm gonna go ahead and say we're gonna call it here. I think I'm done for the night. Oh. Save and quit. So we're going to go ahead and call it here. Thank you all so much for hanging out. I'm going to go, like, try to not die now, I think. Oh, and we literally just hit 3 hours, so I think it's the perfect time. Thank you all so much for hanging out. It's been a fantastic time. I will probably play more of this eventually. I don't know. It's not a game I don't necessarily plan on coming back to. Rather, I just wanted to ease myself back into gaming streams. Since, you know, I haven't gone for a while. And technically there's a chance I was going to play more Cobblemon today, but I decided for your sakes that I would play something else.
What the fuck, Oz?
Oh, hi.
You're not gonna play Cobblemon? What the fuck, man?
I-
That's such a dick move. I just got home. Fuck you, Oz.
Hi, get out of here. Don't know how much of that y'all heard. I didn't say I wouldn't play it. Like, ever. Just, like, I'm not gonna play it that much. Like, I'm not gonna, like, completely binge it now. Okay, apparently I have to woof. I'm gonna do, like, a sad, sick dog. Oof! There you go. Get out of here. I'm ending stream. Go, leave. Get out of here. We can talk on a bed.
He hates me.
Maybe. Maybe a little bit. I wonder why. I wonder if there's anything you've done that would make me feel that way.
What?
What?
No, I couldn't hear what you said.
Anyways, bye.